I might be wasting my own time, but that's okay because it's my time to waste. It's 7 a.m. Good morning. Still finding pieces of plastic from when my dog ate all my stuff. Thanks, dog. That was $65 in the garbage. Plus the video camera she destroyed. And that's over with. But I wanted to talk more about these psychiatrists. Do you know what the biggest threat to psychiatry and the medical profession in general is? Marijuana. Why do you think it's been banned for research here, like they did on stem cells? We just sent it overseas. Here you go, England. Here you go, Europe. Investigate this all you want. Our companies went there because we banned it here, so, So anyhow, the biggest threat against them is marijuana. They keep telling someone very close to me that it's not for their condition. You can't possibly say that. Do you know why? Because you have not studied it. There's Covered Bridge. We were there. We were there, actually. Anyway, you can't say that because it hasn't been studied enough. But I do know that there was an Israeli doctor they call him Dr. Reed. And his findings are it kills cancer. It treats Parkinson's. It stops seizures. I haven't been shaken. People who know me for years know how bad I shook. I have not been shaken for months. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I am. I can't see it. I don't feel it. I gotta say, though, that, once I smoke, it's the pain kind of just takes a back seat instead of driving. And as of right now, the pain's driving. I haven't smoked anything. You're not supposed to smoke it. So I don't smoke it. But, yeah, look, Governor Wolf, please, man, please sign that bill. Please make it recreational. There's a lot of idiots, but look at the drinking problem that we have in our country and around the world. There's parts of Alaska that you can't even buy alcohol in. They smuggle alcohol. But quite frankly, this hatred for marijuana was bred and born by the medical profession, by doctors. And now we have this idiot talking about how bad marijuana is and this wasn't your mother's marijuana. Well, good. That means we have been refining the THC in the plant to tailor our needs. That's why there's so many different strains. If you've had a bad experience with it and you're on medical marijuana, try a different strain. There's one out there that will work for you. Myself, I'm a sativa person. I don't really like the indica. I don't like feeling down or low. Quite frankly, when you get a really righteous batch, then the depression, none of that bothers me. However, don't overdose. Anybody that has ever overdosed, yes, you can overdose on marijuana. You can't die. It's not going to kill you. Show me one person that overdosed on marijuana and died. I'm not talking about killed themselves because they whatever, but it is possible. So you need to take caution. You can overdose on caffeine. You can overdose on water. You can overdose on vitamin B. So, you can't just blame the marijuana. You can't blame it. It's put here and say what you want. Call it cliche, but God put that here. All right, for a reason. That's, I was there too. Unless that's the one in Puerto Rico, but it looks like Florida. That fort down in Florida. I'd like to go diving out there and see if there's any cannonballs or something. I have been all over the place. I lived in my car for a while. It was great. Stepped in campgrounds for free when I could. Um, People looked at me like a gypsy. Absolutely, I was a gypsy. That's not a bad word. Those are survivors. So you can call me a gypsy all day. Not a very interesting person, so it's hard for me to keep anyone's attention. So here goes your entertainment channel. Your entertainment. Dun, dun, dun. Would you like me to sing you a song? No. Nope. So, it's already too late for me. But if you haven't given permission to Google and Amazon and every other app that you've ever placed on your phone or whatever, your computer, to record, enter your pictures, and all that other stuff, then don't do it. But it's too late for me. Personally, when they send me, yes, there is an army of robots. I'm not lying about that. I'm not making it up. It's not a conspiracy. It's a fact. Yes, they can determine who you are behind a mask, under a hood, and yes, they can be sent to assassinate you. Yes, it's true. It's a fact. So all those conspiracies of all those years weren't conspiracies at all. It's the truth. And unfortunately for all of us, it's here. I placed a video this morning about what I've been saying all along. But I do it because I don't care anymore. I figure that there's nothing that they don't know about me already. But I know that my face wasn't recognizable until I did that dumbass face scan on this phone. Like, why would you do that? Because then all somebody has to do is hold the phone in front of your face so that you can open your phone. Why would you do fingerprint scan when they can literally just cut your finger off? That's no, what you think? That's just on the movies? You think that them pulling an eyeball out or whatever is just in the film? So it makes zero sense. That is not a security precaution. It's stupidity. It is stupidity. But we want our conveniences. So anyway, back to you doctors. With all your knowledge, and you know that you absolutely, positively fear marijuana's legalization, because then, you know what? I can't lie, though. There are some medications that I have to take still, but not all of them. My desire, of course, is to be completely free from any drug, but the damage is there. I've gone a few days without taking some of my medications, and actually ended up horrendously depressed, suicidal. But I give, my ex-wife they scream at me. I think that my daughter would benefit from medical marijuana. The girl is in pain. Okay? She went through hell. And no one's doing a thing about it. Do you understand me? No one is doing anything. It's okay that that man did all those horrible things to her. It's okay that that kid did that crap to her in school for years. They graduated her because of what happened to her by their inaction and their ignorance. They tried to blame it on her. You scumbags. I want them to pay. I believe that they should not get away with this. All right? But those that are in power, those that are in charge of her, completely ignore what happened to her. And you know who's going to pay that price? She is. So, again, I say that this realm, this reality, this dimensional garbage, I felt the shift the other day. I felt it like a tuning fork. Things got out of focus really bad for a moment. And then it was like because something really, really bad happened. Maybe they opened a dimensional portal in Switzerland at that huge accelerator that they built. All these things are available to you to be investigated, okay? It will take you maybe 5 minutes per video. But look at that fake tattoo. Are you serious? Get a real tattoo. Come on, man. Anyhow, if you're listening to your doctor, you better double check them. All right? If you're on a whole bunch of psych meds that make you, I got breasts now. Breasts. And no matter what I did in the gym, they wouldn't go away. You can check out my Instagram page for photographs. But now, I actually, what happened was I broke 2 ribs in the gym. Didn't know it. And I ripped off my left buttock from the bone. Gluteal separation, some crap. I did that. So that kind of totaled me. And then getting hit by 2 cars within a month finished it off. So anyway, I plead with you, Governor Wolf, get this, and don't destroy us with the 20%. We can't pay that, man. I can't afford that. Is that what this is for, the rich? You want them to be the only ones that can afford to relieve themselves? But you sure enough get, there's a bar on every single corner in every neighborhood. There's a church and then a liquor store, and then every corner there. Well, I mean, yeah, pretty much. There's a church on every corner and there's a liquor store and bar on every corner. Does that make any sense? But all these churches here, there's a church across the street, and God forgive me, but around back is parked this beautiful Cadillac, and I can't say that. Well, I don't think I would have a Cadillac. I would have a Shelby, a Cobra. I would have that monster matte black tinted windows. I would have just, maybe some cop rims on it, some cop tires. Hook it up with some. I would hook it up if I had the money. I'm not going to exaggerate. I would probably drive it on Sundays and every once in a while let it rip. But I can't get my license because the probation and parole department won't do the paperwork. Isn't that lovely? And I've been waiting for over a year now. But that was in 2001. They were supposed to put that in there. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked again. So, quite frankly, marijuana is not for everyone. Just like caffeine's not for everyone. Just like Seroquel's not for everyone. Just like air is not for everyone. You think I'm kidding? You never seen The Bubble Boy? I'm not making fun of him. It's real. Alright? Air is not for everyone. So, stop hating. We should have our own decision to make. We have the Constitution guaranteeing us the right to drink alcohol and smoke marijuana. But if you do them both, you're probably going to end up dead. But hey, our federal government allowed vape juices to be sold. And stop blaming the marijuana. They're blaming the THC tainted vape juice. It's not that. It's a vitamin E acetate, I believe they said it was, that causes, when you heat it up, the bubbles form in your lungs. And, of course, your lungs can't digest anything. So, Anyhow, this was a mindless entertainment vision. And don't do drugs if you can't handle it. I mean, if you don't have a medical reason, I'm not recommending you to use marijuana and any other drug because, well, if you do, you're a blatant idiot. If you use heroin one time, that could be it. I'm talking dead or addicted. You use crack, dead or addicted, although people do die from crack, but seldom. It has to do with, it's not about the overdose of the crack. It's about the destruction to their body. So your heart and things like that. Your heart is literally, I had my heart pushing up against my rib cage one time, so you could pretty much see my heart. Anyway, bye-bye.